Welcome, and thank you for joining me on the mat today. Today's class is going to be a quick flow that focuses on stretching the back of our legs. So now I have called this class specifically for athletes because when you are performing, whether it's a sport or a martial art, you don't want to necessarily hold any of your stretches for too long because that can lead to overstretching of the muscles. And you want your muscles to be able to come back to their original position relatively easy and quickly, especially when you're doing anything that involves those short movements, those sprints. So we'll be taking all of our movements in either dynamic movements, so in and out moving with the breath, or holding for about 6 seconds. So you shouldn't need any props. You got your mat rolled out. We'll come to the top of our mat. Feet about hip distance apart. So that hip distance means hips and knees and ankles are all in one straight line. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together just to get help centered and ready for practice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. In and out through the nose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, lift up. As we take this next exhale, let's fold forwards. Let the arms and the head just be heavy towards the mat. Inhale to a half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Take as much bend in the knees as you need to plant your hands, and then step or hop back to your high plank. So we are focused on the legs, but we do want a nice form in our plank. So shoulders above the wrists, fingers spread nice and wide, pressing the earth away, belly buttons in. Gaze looking down at the mat. Taking one more deep breath. As you exhale, slowly lower to the earth, elbows hugging the rib cage. Inhale to this cobra or up dog. You can untuck your toes if that feels more comfortable for you. And then we're going to tuck the toes underneath, press up, and back to our down dog. Now, if you got particularly tight hamstrings and calves, you may find that you need to keep a little bit of a bend in your knees. We want the chest to press back towards the thighs, creating this straight line from wrists to shoulders to hips. And as you get more flexible, you'll be able to get those legs a little bit straighter, those heels a little bit closer to the earth. We're going to take our first movement here for our legs. So we're really going to straighten one leg, take a deep bend into the other one. Nice slow walks. Really feel that stretch in the leg before switching to the other one. Also get to stretch the toes out here too. Keep that chest pressing towards the thighs. Has a tendency to want to come forward. All right, taking 2 or 3 more just so you're even. And then press both heels back again. You might notice you can actually get a little bit straighter a leg even after that one exercise. High up onto the toes, bend into the knees, come into this little pounce. Hop or step to the top of your mat, forward fold again. Head is heavy. You're welcome to take as much bend in the knees as you like to. We still should feel a little bit in the back of our legs. Good. Inhale, rise up, grow tall. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. We're going to come right back into our flows. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step or hop it back. Plank. Check in with all those points of alignment again. Holding it for a couple breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Chest back again. Send your right foot up towards the ceiling. And then step it through in between the hands. Coming up into a high lunge. Inhale, grow tall. Bring your hands down to your hips for a brief moment. We're going to step this left foot in. Just enough so that the heel can be on the earth while our toes and our hips are still going forward. So if you feel comfortable with a little bit of longer stance, feel free to take it. If you start to wobble, bring that foot in. My right leg is also nice and straight. Tall spine. We're going to start moving in and out with our breath. So exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, flat back. As soon as your spine wants to round, that's where you want to stop. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. All right, we're going to take 3 rounds with some 6-second holds. Fold and hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Exhale, fold again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. One more. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To come out, actually just release your hands to the mat. Bend into that right knee. Step back. Adjust your feet. Down dog. Good. Left leg kicks back. Step it through. High lunge to start us off. Inhale, lift, grow tall. Hands to our hips. Walk that right foot in. Straight left leg, nice and tall. Hips to the top of your mat. Moving with our breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. I feel like I did an extra one. All right. Fold and hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. And fold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. One more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands to the earth. Bend that knee. Step it back. Adjust the feet, down dog. Chest back. Heels pressing towards the earth. But it's okay. Again, they're not there. Mine certainly aren't. High up onto the toes. Bend into the knees. Nice big hop or step. Top of the mat, forward fold. Head is heavy. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up, grow tall. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Deepen on the knees, plant the hands. Step or hop back, high plank. Good. Check in, press the earth away. Belly is in. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower to the earth. Elbows hugging the rib cage. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Press back. Down dog. Nice. Right foot's going to kick back again, 3-legged dog. Step it through. We're going to come into warrior 1. So my back foot is going to turn about 30 to 45 degrees, just enough so I can get my heel on the floor. If you feel, again, you need to move your foot a little bit closer, feel free to do so. Inhale, rise up, grow tall. So my hips are mostly to the top of the mat. They can be a little bit more towards that corner, but we don't want them out to the side. So that's an entirely different warrior pose. Arms up. We're strengthening those shoulders at the same time here. Really pressing the back foot into the mat, like we're trying to pull this mat apart. So you can feel that length in the leg. All right, release back to the earth. Step back, down dog. Let's Guys, a little bit of a longer hold, just cause. All right, left leg kicks back. Step it through. Drop that right heel. Inhale, rise up. And hips mostly to the front. Press that foot back. Good. Exhale, fold. Step back. Down dog. High up onto the toes. Bend into the knees. Step or hop it forward. Top of the mat, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up, grow tall. Exhale, just a heart center this time. And turn and face you guys for a minute. All right, so we're gonna cross one leg over in front of the other. And make sure you've got a little bit of a bend in your knees. We don't want this back leg to hyperextend here. So depending on your thigh size, as well as your flexibility and your calves, you may find that you need to bring this front foot just a little bit further forward. That's perfectly all right. What this crossing of the legs does is just focuses the stretch on one of our legs and a little less on the other. All right. Take an inhale, grow nice and tall. And then again, exhale, fold forward. As you're down there, check in with that back leg. Make sure that knee is not hyperextending backwards again. Now, if you're finding you're a little off balance and it's hard to touch the floor, here's where any kind of prop or even a chair comes in handy. I know I'm possibly a little late for that, but next time. All right, take a little bit of an inhale in that half lift, flat back. Also challenging our balance here. Exhale to fold, let it go. Bend into the knees just enough so that you can uncross your feet. A little bit easier to come back up from a regular standing position. Exhale back to heart center. Cross the other leg in front. Again, check in with that back knee. Inhale, lift, grow tall. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. And then check in, back leg, is it slightly bent? Good, inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold, let it go. Good, bend the knees, uncross. Inhale, lift up, grow tall. Exhale, back to heart center. Lovely. Let's take a little hip sway, a little walk. We're gonna do one more stretch down on our mat. So take a nice big bend into the knees. So we want our chest and our belly to be next to the thighs. Now you can grab underneath your thighs, but what I find a little bit more useful is grabbing underneath the ankles or even crossing and grabbing at the calves here. But we want to keep our chest and our thighs engaged. That's why we're gonna hold our arms here. And then we're gonna walk our legs out. Just enough so that our chest is still there. When it starts to lift, that's where you pause. Head can be heavy. Good, inhale, to that half lift, flat back, chest lifts, gaze forward. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Perhaps your feet can come a little bit further forward. Good, inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Good, one more half lift. Exhale, fold. Good, slowly release the hands. Release the legs. Find any kind of comfortable seated position. We're just gonna take 2 deep breaths together just to close out our practice. Take a deep inhale through the nose, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, lift. And exhale, heart center. You can let those hands rest. at heart center. And I thank you for joining me on the mat today. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.